Hi, it's Stephen here from Sound of a Nation Wave, and this is day 9 of the January daily draw. So as we close out the week and approach the weekend, let's see what message we get. And I'll be taking the first card from the Linestrider Tarot, followed by an Oracle card from the Enchanted Map Oracle. So let's choose our first card and get the reading underway. Okay, here we go. We have the Chariot. So, this is about keeping things on track. This is us being in the driver's seat of our own journey. We choose the route we take, we choose the direction we take, the path we take. We're the ones to navigate the terrain. We don't always get to choose the terrain that we journey through. Sometimes life surrounds us with things that we don't expect or we don't have a choice in, but we have a choice on how we navigate that terrain. And that is, first and foremost, the key message of this card is that we are the ones in charge of how we direct our journey and respond to changes in around us in that journey. We should be the ones that decide how we react, the choices we make. And also this card is about keeping things on the right road and not getting distracted or getting pulled this way and that. Like the two horses could be pulled in different directions. One could go that way, one wants to go that way. And different aspects of ourselves can sometimes, we can have that different parts of ourselves want to go in different ways. And we need to pull those things together in check and keep everything focused and moving in the direction that we have chosen. Sometimes that can be easier said than done. But it's what we need to try and do. We need to, if we sense that things are moving a bit, going astray from the path that we've chosen and taking us away from our goal, then we just need to pull things back. And that's things that we're doing, things around us, situations that we face, and also aspects of ourselves that we can have, as I say, within us, we can pull ourselves in different directions. 1 minute we want to go this way, 1 minute we want to go another way, and we can't, and we get distracted and we lose the focus on where we need to look straight ahead at the goal and the road ahead and focus on that and keep things on track. So be careful of being drawn off into what gamers call side quests or going off track a bit to other things that may seem interesting at the time but will take you away from what you're doing. Now, sometimes a situation arises where where there may be something ahead, but we may have to take a little detour, but that's a detour that rounds back on itself and joins the road up further along the line. So may seem like a detour, but it comes back in a direction of where we want to go. And we could choose to take that detour, or we could try to ignore that detour and move forward. And we weigh up the situation and we choose. So we still choose the direction that we follow in the face of that. So primarily it's just to free ourselves from distraction by follow our intentions, the strength of will to keep that focus on what we intend to achieve and where we intend to go and the path that we've taken, and to keep ourselves on track. So this message is that keep on track, and if you feel yourself straying a little, then just nudge yourself back onto the right path and keep going, and try and improve your focus and concentration on where you're headed. So this is just to warn us to beware of distractions and things that will take us away from that, and just to keep our focus. That's what I believe that this Chariot card is advising us today, is just to check, are we still on the right track? Are we on the right path? Are we moving towards where we want to move towards? Or have we took a side road somewhere? Do we need to get back onto the right path and forge ahead? So we perhaps this weekend, as we approach the weekend, we can sort of give a little bit of assessment of where we are on our journey and how much we're still on track, and if we need to give ourselves a nudge back in the right direction. Okay, so let's see which oracle card we get to go with that. Okay, here we go. It's come over there. Not where I was wanting to go, but that's how it came open. I got my finger further down the deck, but this one seemed to want to come out. Field of Dreams. So, to me, the Field of Dreams reminds me of the... immediately I got the film by the same name with Kevin Costner, where he wanted to build that baseball stadium in that field of dreams. And, you know, the famous line, if anyone's ever seen it, if you build it, they will come. So it's that faith that if we build what we want to build, if we create what we want to create, everything will come together. Or, you know, if we put our faith and we move, you know, towards our goal in the right direction, and we move towards the achievement of that goal, then all kinds of things open up, and that energy will draw in all kinds of things into around us by that act of belief in what we're doing. So there's that aspect of it as well. And it's to keep that dream, that focus of what we want to achieve in our minds, as I said, to keep us on track of what we want to create. So I can see how this card does complement this one quite well. To achieve our dreams, the field of our dreams, we need to stay on track. We need to keep that focus, and as we do so, that dream becomes more and more reality. And as it becomes more and more of a reality, in our lives, it's a reality in one sense, in the spiritual sort of unseen realm, but to make it a visible reality in our lives, the more and more that we move towards it, the more real it starts to become and take shape, and the right energies and the right things come together and are drawn into it. Because if we build it, they will come. So that's what I believe these cards are saying. So let's keep on track, keep moving forward, be careful of distractions, and move towards our goal, the dreams that we have, we want to create, and we will get there, and it will happen. Okay, so that is today's message. I'll be back tomorrow with day 10 as we start the weekend. Until then, thank you for listening. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all again very soon. Okay, bye-bye.